Thanks for doing those quizzes. We can't wait to hear about what sort of changes you'll make to help protect the ocean. Now, Ali mentioned marine protected areas, but what are they and how do they work? To help explain, we'll be talking to another member of the MWI team, Viv. She's currently in England.
Thanks, Lawrence. My name's Viv and I manage international projects for the Blue Marine Foundation, which is a member of the Maldives Underwater Initiative. Although I'm based in London, I work with teams all over the world in places like the Maldives and Namibia. So before we talk about marine protected areas, I want to get you thinking about how we protect animals on land. I want you to think about when we go on safari to places like Africa to see things like the Big Five, elephants, lions, leopards. When we go to these places, we visit national parks, and that's because these animals are protected within those parks from hunting. And when you protect animals from hunting, you allow them to breed successfully, they can reproduce young, and that's what allows their populations to thrive. It also means that we can keep going and seeing these animals for years to come. But national parks don't just benefit animals, they benefit people too. They create lots of jobs for the people who work there and manage them, and they bring income to the country as well. We call this a win-win-win because it benefits the animals, the economy, and people as well. And that's what Blue Marine Foundation does. We create national parks, but in the ocean. We work with governments and all different kinds of people to create areas that are off limits to fishing, which is the equivalent of hunting but in the ocean. And when you protect areas of the ocean from fishing, you allow fish to breed with each other successfully, which means that their numbers get plentiful and they grow bigger in size. Sometimes fishermen think that you're taking areas of fishing away from them when you create marine protected areas, but actually you're helping to secure a future for them. And just like on land with national parks, marine protected areas don't just benefit the fish, but they benefit us too. They create jobs for the people that work there, and they make fantastic places to go diving and snorkeling, so people are willing to pay a lot of money to go visit them. Again, we call this a win-win-win because it benefits everyone. But to get a better understanding of MPAs, let's look at a real-life example. Let's pop over back to Ali in the Maldives to see what he has to say.
Thanks, Viv. Yes, there's a few MPAs here in the Maldives. One famous one is in Bai Atoll. The Bai Atoll biosphere covers the whole of the atoll, which is almost 1,400 square kilometers in size. The Bai Atoll Biosphere Reserve is a fantastic place where you have the chance to get up close and personal with some of our favorite underwater giants like manta rays and whale sharks. It protects the three key habitats in the Maldives: coral reefs, seagrass and mangroves, and all the animals that live in them. Instead of having one big area closed off to fishing, the Bai Atoll Biosphere has different zones where different activities are allowed or prohibited. For example, some areas are off limits to fishing and others are off limits to other activities. Like diving and areas where you can interact with manta rays have restriction on the amount of people that can be in the water at one time. This is so that the wildlife interaction don't harm or upset the animals. Unlike on safaris where you stay in the car, you can get very up close with these creatures.
Now for this activity, we want you to research a marine protected area that's near you. Find out what sort of animals it's protecting, and then share these results with us by drawing a poster.